How you guys doing? It's My Anxiety, a Daily Diary, day 11. It is Monday, February 27th, quarter after 11 a.m. So far today, feeling pretty damn good, actually. Yesterday I took the Claritin in the afternoon, around 3:30ish, so I'll take it again today. Today I'm going to see my doctor at 5:45 p.m. to have my full physical, blood, all that squishy stuff I have to do. So I can't eat or drink for 6 to 8 hours, any food or milk or anything. So I had a banana around 9 o'clock. That puts me well within the 8-hour, mark of not having any food. So I'm still drinking some coffee, but by 11:45 that'll be done, which will give me 6 full hours of no anything, except for water. So that should be fine. Gonna get the full physical. Like I said, today I woke up, I felt fine. I've been feeling fine all morning. Minor, achy muscles, things like that, which is just because I use my muscles. So, but nothing serious. So yesterday I ended the day in a pretty good mood. I was in pretty good mood. The morning was a little rough. I was hungover. I was still kind of feeling, I hadn't taken the Claritin the night before, so I was still feeling pretty congested. My throat was scratchy and sore. But by the afternoon, that was over, and since yesterday afternoon, I've been feeling fine. I didn't sleep amazing last night, but I did sleep, and like I said, I feel great. Yesterday, I talked about the waves of anxiety and just sort of like being the passive observer. Just sort of like when the anxiety comes, whether you're listening to music, whatever it is, just continue doing what you're doing, having conversation, working, whatever it is, just continue doing it, because if you observe and focus and put all your attention on the anxiety, you're gonna make it worse, you're gonna feel worse, and you're only gonna, you're gonna probably give yourself a panic attack or give yourself an anxiety, and extend it for, it might last 20 minutes, an anxiety attack or a wave of anxiety. But if you really focus on it and really start getting angry and frustrated and dwelling on it and just putting all your attention on it, one, you rob yourself of the moment. Two, you basically are essentially ignoring anyone you're with. If you're with your girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, family, whoever it might be, you're not really there. I mean, we've all, especially those of us with anxiety, kind of understand. You're not there. They're talking, you're listening, you're giving one-word answers. You're just not focused. And in reality, you don't really give a shit, because you're just like, I need to figure out what the hell's happening to me. You're giving credence to every little thought that pops in your brain. You're just focused on all the neurotic shit going through your head. The physical stuff is just consuming you, and one is fueling the other. Your body's fueling your mind is fueling the body, and it's building and building and building and building, and you're just missing out on your life. That's exactly what's happening. You are missing out on the moment. You're missing out on whatever, the mundane, just having a bullshit conversation, enjoying a dinner, whatever it is. You're missing it. And another day is essentially wasted. That's how I look at it. So don't waste your days. Don't, savor the moments and enjoy and live your moments. And like I said, that's as I keep doing this every day and talking about it, being a passive observer is the best way to do it. I mean, it's tough. It's not like you're just like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. Let me just continue do my Sudoku puzzle or whatever. I mean, obviously you're like, oh shit. That's the panic. That's why it's called a panic attack. You can't help those physical adrenaline rushing through your body, dry mouth, sweating. It's hard to ignore your body just going into, just shifting from calm to completely, absolutely not calm. Understandable. So, but what you really need to do is understand. It's not so much ignore it, but be a passive observer and just say, okay, it's happening. I know exactly what's happening, and just maybe you can't talk. You know, I've had it where my jaw's been so taut and tight. It hurt. It wouldn't hurt to talk, but I was talking funny. I was talking weird, and it was actually making me feel worse. So I was letting her talk, you know, or just laugh. I mean, like if I'm by myself, I will just start laughing and smiling, and just like trick your brain. It really works like that. I mean, we're simple machines. That's what we are as humans. So if you're laughing, you'll trick your mind into. I mean, yeah, I've also seen things online and read things and have other people talk about their anxiety where it's like a desperate act when they are acting out joyously to trick the anxiety, like having, you know, like the commercial says for the high functioning anxiety, I'm not having a solo dance party, I'm desperately trying to, you know, function or whatever. Yeah, I understand, like, in a sense, in a certain light, that might seem like a bad way to do it because you're giving the anxiety a lot of power and you're physically being a puppet to the anxiety. You can look at it like that. I think that's a real negative way of looking at it. We do what we got to do to be people, to live our day. So if you need to trick your brain by laughing, smiling, you know, and if it makes you feel better, everyone has a cell phone, everyone has Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, whatever you use. Put on your favorite comedian. Look up your favorite funny clip from your favorite funny movie. They're out there. It's all over the place. There's so many ways of doing it. And just watch the intro scene to Super Troopers, and I defy you not to laugh. You know, I watched Super Troopers last night for the millionth time. That opening sequence when they're pulling the three potheads over is the most hilarious intro to any comedy ever. It's the best. I defy you to watch that and not feel better. And it's like 8 to 10 minutes long. If you can sit there and focus on the scene, on YouTube, on your phone, whatever, guaranteed not only are you going to be laughing, but by the time it's over, the anxiety has come and gone, or be on its way out. I mean, that's all it is. You need to just distract yourself and continue doing something other than focusing on the anxiety, and you'll get through it. And those are like simple things that I've like learned to do, and they work 99.9% of the time. Like I said, for the past few months, things have been going great. About 2 weeks ago, I got that dizzy spell, and that was a new aspect to my anxiety, but was basically fueled by these allergies that I'm going through because of this crazy weather we're having. This end of times, apocalyptic, Road Warrior, Mad Max, Beyond Thunderdome weather we're having. So yeah, I feel it. Congested. I'm congested. My ears are a little clogged. Today is the least amount of dizziness that I've had in 2 weeks. So I think I'm fighting off the histamines or whatever is happening, and I just feel good. It's actually nice out today. I mean, it's in the 40s. It should be in the 20s. I'm glad it's not in the 20s, but I also understand that because it's not in the 20s and everything is sort of like dry and brown and nothing's covered in snow and cold looking, it just doesn't feel right, completely right. But for now, whatever, like fuck it. I'll enjoy the nice weather. I'll wear my little light jacket, and you know, be the passive observer. What can I do? You know, I'm not gonna stop burning fossil fuels. I drive a truck for a living. You know, we're all gonna pay for this in some way or another, or we're not. We have, who knows? Terence McKenna said, "We don't know enough as humans to be afraid of anything. We don't know enough. We don't know what happens after you die. We don't know what tomorrow is going to be. Tomorrow there could be an asteroid shower or a meteor shower that just destroys everything, or tomorrow will be just like today. It's 50-50 at best. So try not to worry yourself so much because you don't know enough to be afraid. Now with anxiety, obviously, you get hit with this wave of feelings, emotions, hormones, you know, in the head, in the stomach. I mean, physically, it just shakes you. And it's not fair, but I guess, you know, being the passive observer, just letting it come and go is the best thing to do. And like I said, there's a bunch of things you can do. Just trick yourself. Just start laughing like a madman. or a mad woman. By yourself, especially if you're by yourself. Who cares? Who gives a shit if someone could see you in your car laughing at nothing? Just do it. Or, you know, if it makes you feel better and you can rationalize it better, watch something funny and make yourself laugh. That's it. Simple. Very, very simple. Obviously, on paper and me talking about it, it's a lot easier than it is when you're actually like in the middle of a, you know, short breath, heart pounding, dizzy, nauseous panic attack. I understand all those things. You're sweating, you're getting hot flashes. You feel like you're going to pass out. You're losing. You feel like you're going to spin off the earth and lose your mind. One, you're definitely not. And two, I understand if, you know, you slip up. Like I was doing well for months, and 2 weeks ago, man, I did exactly what happens when you have a really bad panic attack. I drove myself to a clinic and thinking, okay, something bad is happening. And even after that, didn't feel good about it. Went to the doctor. It's been a question mark over my head for the past week, and I've been dealing with it for about 2 weeks, and I feel great today. And you know what? I'm gonna just let myself feel great today. That's it. You only got so many days on the earth. You know, it's just the way life is, and you got to do what you got to do. I mean, it's just, that's it. Here I am. Whatever it is I'm doing in the universe, it's happening right now. You know, are there other alternative like Lou's out there or some shit? Like, yeah, maybe. But this is the Lou I am, and this is my day. This is the only day I have. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so you know, just all the things I've said, I'll just repeat them. Let it be. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Enjoy and savor your moments. And, you know, if you need to take a day, don't be afraid to take a day. Take some time. Call out sick. I mean, I know, listen, we're all struggling with money and stuff, but if you're fortunate enough to have a job where they give you paid time off, or you have time off you can take that, you know, is vacation or whatever it is, just take a day. Just call and don't lie. You don't have to call and say, listen, I can't come in today. I need a day. If they give you shit for it, in the grand scheme of things, you know, your peace of mind is paramount. I mean, obviously, yeah, you got bills. Yeah, we all have that shit. So you make it work for you. I'm just sharing my thoughts, my feelings, my daily anxiety with everyone. So doing this, just making this video helps me. I hope it helps you. Even if it helps one person. If one person likes this video, that's a win for me. I mean, just doing this, I've already helped myself. By the time I press stop, which I'll do in a moment, and this video, I am 75 to 80% better than I was before I push record. Guaranteed. That's just how I know I feel it now. I just feel better. I had this conversation with myself essentially, but that's fine. It works for me. So do the things that work for you. Figure them out. Like I said, I'm just giving you some tips. If you have any questions, ask me the questions in the comments. I mean, saying great video is awesome. I appreciate that. Saying all those things, give me any kind of feedback. I love it. But say, hey man, I've been doing this, and this doesn't work. I'll literally set up a time to Skype with you or something. We'll just talk. Like, record it. We'll make a video of it if you want to. If you don't want to, we won't do that. Like, I'm not a psychologist, but I think we all can help each other in some way or another. And like, hey, you have a question, I will do my best to answer it for you. And figure it out. Because it's just a matter of like figuring out that little tiny thing. It's not hard, but once it takes a while to get down what works and what doesn't, what helps and what doesn't. It's trial and error. But you know, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And you know, like, share, subscribe to this channel, please. Leave me comments and feedback, but more importantly, leave me questions. And listen, I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.